Hi friends, I'm Mrs. Rhoades and I teach 4th grade here at School Street Elementary. This week we're celebrating National Read Aloud to a Child, and their theme this year is gratitude. So today I have an amazing read aloud for you called Stay, and it's a book that was actually donated recently to our library in memory of my gram, so it holds a very special place in my heart as a book too. As I'm reading this book, I want you to be thinking about how does gratitude or being grateful, the theme of being grateful, fit in with our book, Stay. When Astrid came home from the hospital, Eli was there waiting. He was Astrid's first friend. In time, Eli also became Astrid's personal bodyguard, her favorite pillow, and sometimes her best hiding place. Astrid and Eli had many things in common. They lived in the same house, ate at the same table, and slept in the same bed. There was only one difference. Astrid was a girl, and Eli was a boy. And a dog. As they grew older, Astrid began to notice other differences. "I'm getting bigger than you," she said. "Yes," Eli thought, "but I'm getting older than you." It was true. For every birthday Astrid celebrated, Eli had the equivalent of 6 or 7 birthdays, sometimes 8. When Astrid was 6, she was still a young girl, but Eli was an old dog. By then, Astrid noticed it too. "You walk so slowly now," Astrid told Eli one day at the beginning of summer. They stopped in the park to buy a bucket of popcorn. "Popcorn is nice," said Astrid, "but let's pretend we're eating spaghetti and meatballs." "Spaghetti and meatballs?" thought Eli. "That sounds delicious." After they finished their snack, Astrid took Eli to the playground. "Eli," Astrid said, "have you ever been down a slide? You really should before you get too old." So with Astrid's help, Eli slid down the sun-warm slide. That was fun, Eli thought. Who knew? "I'm going to make a list," Astrid said, "of all the things you should do before you get too old. We can do everything on the list together." The first thing on the bucket list was a bike ride. "I'm not sure I can teach you how to ride a bike," Astrid told Eli the next day, "but I can give you a ride on mine." And she did. This is better than riding in a car, Eli thought. The next day, Astrid took Eli to the library, where they checked out lots of books about dogs. "I don't know why I've never read to you before," said Astrid. "I'm glad I put this on your bucket list." "Me too," thought Eli, who enjoyed looking at pictures. A week later, they went to see a movie. Astrid asked for special permission from the theater owner. "I'll be quiet," Eli promised. They came home and slept under the stars until it started to rain. Then they went inside. Eli slept with Astrid under the covers. That was also on the bucket list. The following week, Astrid gave Eli a bubble bath. After that, she brushed his clean fur for a full hour. "Look how handsome you are," Astrid said. "I am handsome," Eli thought. "I'm also very old." It was true. Astrid knew it too. So she added one more thing to the bucket list. The last treat would be a surprise for Eli. On Saturday night, Astrid took Eli to a restaurant for dinner. 2 plates of spaghetti with meatballs, Astrid told the waiter. When their meals arrived, Astrid beamed. "This is what you deserve for being the best friend in the world." "It is delicious," thought Eli, "but I wish we were having popcorn in the park." As the weeks passed, Eli's fur faded from gray to white. His eyesight became weak. His legs often ached. He no longer had the strength to walk in the park. So they stayed home and remembered their happy times together. "Is there anything else you want to do before you get too old?" Astrid asked. "Anything at all?" "Whatever it is, I'll add it to the bucket list." This, thought Eli, just this. Being with Astrid was the only thing left on Eli's bucket list. It was the only thing that had ever been on Eli's bucket list. Oh, I just love that story. And I hope you were thinking about gratitude as I read, because I think at the end, both Astrid and Eli both learned that it didn't matter where they were or what they were doing. They were both just so happy being with each other and spending time. So one thing that I'm truly grateful for, just like Astrid and Eli, is spending time with the ones that I love, my family, my friends, and even my pets. So I hope you enjoy all of the read alouds that are coming this week. I hope you continue to think about the things that you are grateful for. And most of all, I hope you continue to show gratitude towards the people and the things that you are grateful for in your life.